Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 23rd of May. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end, as you will be learning multiple things that will be helping in your preparation. Let's start. First of all, we are talking about NEP Saarthi, right? NEP Saarthi, SAARTHI, right? NEP Saarthi, that was launched by which organization? First of all, if we talk about NEP, National Education Policy, or it is also known as NEP New Education Policy, right? This was first launched in 1968. The first ever edition was launched in 1968. Then the second edition came in 1986. This second edition was edited in 1992. And then the third edition of this NEP was launched in 2020. And this was launched under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Correct? So recently, NEP Saarthi was launched by which organization? It is your UGC, that is your University Grants Commission, announced a new initiative that was titled NEP Saarthi. Right now, what is this Saarthi? NEP Saarthi stands for Student Ambassador for Academic Reforms in Transforming Higher Education in India. This is the full form for Saarthi that you need to remember, right? And this was to involve students in the implementation of new education policy or National Education Policy 2020. The main objective of this NEP Saarthi was to create an environment where students could engage and participate to make effective use of the provisions of NEP 2020, right? Then here there will be selection process of NEP Saarthis. UGC has instructed all the vice chancellors, directors and principals of higher education institutes and to nominate 3 students from their institutions to be considered as NEP Saarthis, along with a brief write-up justifying the nomination. The UGC will select 300 NEP Saarthis from among the nominees, and selected students will be given orientation and guided on how to carry out their roles effectively in the hybrid mode. Nominations are open till June 2023. The NEP Saarthis will be announced in July 2023. Correct? If we talk about UGC, University Grant Commission, it was established in 1956. Who is the chairperson right now of UGC? Professor MJ Kumar Destis, Mamidala Jagdesh Kumar, and the headquarter of UGC is in New Delhi. right? So this is your NEP Sarthi, that says that from every institution 3 students will be selected and UGC will be selected a total of 3 NEP Sarthis from among various nominees, and they will be basically doing what? They will be carrying out they will be basically making effective use of the provisions of this NEP 2020 and will create awareness about this NEP 2020. Correct? And what is this Sarthi stands for? Sarthi is your student ambassador for academic reforms in transforming higher education in India. Next is Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme is of which state? This Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme was launched by which state? It was launched by Andhra Pradesh, right? Remember this. Visakhapatnam district launched Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme, a first of its kind initiative in Andhra Pradesh to provide free medical services for special children, that is children suffering from autism, cerebral palsy, mental retardation and multiple disabilities. So remember, this was a first of its kind scheme that was launched in Andhra Pradesh, and it is to provide medical services to children suffering from autism, cerebral palsy, mental retardation and multiple other disabilities, right? If we talk about the objective of this scheme, the scheme intends to provide free medical services for these special children. So far, fund allocation of around 1,34,750 rupees has been allocated to the scheme from the Sanjeevani Nidhi Fund for payment of insurance premiums to the physically challenged. The amount in Sanjeevani Nidhi is the fund donated by all the employees from their personal income on January 1, that is the New Year's Day, and to date rupees 15 lakh rupees was collected. The fund would be utilized for the poor, the underprivileged person with special disabilities, right? Apart from this, remember, in Visakhapatnam there are around 1404 children with special needs, and the district is implementing the scheme with the assistance of the Ability People organization. Correct? Under the scheme, these beneficiaries could claim up to 1 lakh rupees per year as reimbursement for medical expenditures incurred on treatment during that year. Then if we talk about Andhra Pradesh, who is the chief minister here? Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, and he is also considered as one of the richest chief minister in India. Correct? Then who is the governor here? S. Abdul Nazir. So do remember this. This is your health insurance scheme launched by Visakhapatnam. In Visakhapatnam, and if state is asked, this is the first health insurance scheme launched by Andhra Pradesh for special disabled children. See here, one more thing you can remember. The question can be asked is that this particular scheme, Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme, is being operated by which ministry? It is being operated by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Correct? Moving on to the next question. RBI has cancelled the certificate of registration of how many NBFCs, that is your non-banking financial corporations or finance companies, non-banking finance companies, right? So RBI has cancelled the certificate of registration of 7 NBFCs and 14 have surrendered their permits, right? What are these NBFCs? NBFCs are those organizations or those companies that are into lending business. Correct? They provide finance to various individuals with the collateral or without the collateral. They charge high interest rates. Correct? These are your NBFCs. So right now RBFC, in exercise of the power conferred on it under section 45 1A of part 6 of RBI Act of 1934, has cancelled the certificate of registration, that is COR, of 7 NBFCs. Correct? Mark this. Then if we talk about RBI, who is the governor? Shaktikant Das. 4 deputy governors are there, and remember the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It was established on 1st of April in 1935. Moving on, here you can see RBI in exercise of the power conferred under the section 45(1)(a) part 6 of RBI Act of 1934, the certificate of registrations has been cancelled for 7 NBFCs. Next, which organization introduced risk disclosure framework for trading by individual traders in equity futures and option segment, that is in F&O segment? So remember, it is your SEBI, that is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI introduced this risk disclosure framework for various individual traders for trading in the equity futures and option segment. The main objective of this risk disclosure framework that was launched by SEBI is to empower the traders with detailed information about the risk associated with trading. Correct? Also, remember, these trading risks are in the derivatives and also facilitate informed decision making by the investors. So that is the reason this risk disclosure framework was launched by SEBI. The risk disclosure framework would come into force with effect from 1st of July 2023. These futures and options market while trading are considered as one of the riskiest segment for trading, and many people lose their money while doing so. So in order to provide them with the about risk disclosures, and a pop-up window may will appear on logging, and when you will be going for the futures and option trading, a pop-up window will open that will suggest you about, or that will be providing about all the risk disclosures related to the same. Correct? These risk disclosures are needed to be displayed prominently, covering at least 50% area of the screen for the same. Correct? 9 out of 10 individual traders in the equity future and option segment incurred a net loss in the financial year 21-22. As I just mentioned, the people who do for futures and options is considering as one of the riskiest segment, and but when you learn these futures and options, the profits can also be very high. But when you are entering this market, the number of losses that you will be incurring are also very high. You will be losing a lot of amount of money. So for the same reason, to provide you or give you an hint or give you an advance warning about how risky this area is, this pop-up window for this risk disclosure framework should be provided. Correct? On an average, loss makers registered net trading loss close to 50,000 rupees per trader. Right? Then if we talk about SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI's chairperson is Madhabi Puri Buck. Headquarter is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established on 12th of April 1992. Right? Next is India's first small cap fund in ULIP segment launched by Bajaj Allianz Life. I repeat, recently Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance Company, they have launched India's first small cap fund in the unit linked insurance plan named Bajaj Allianz Life Small Cap Fund, that will offer customers the opportunity to achieve the capital appreciation by investing in diversified portfolio or small cap stocks. Right? These are three types of stocks: small cap, mid cap, and large cap. Right? Small caps are considered to be high risk, high profit. Medium size capital or medium cap funds are there considered to be medium risk and medium return, but in large stocks they are low risk and low return. The riskiest the segment of the stock will be, or the fund or the mutual fund, the higher return it will provide. Correct? Because there is a high chance of you losing money also. These small caps are the segments that are just launched, or they have very small cap, and people tends to buy more of these in a thinking that in future, in maybe say 10 to 15 years, the return on these small cap will be high. Correct? And it is advised, this is not any suggestion, but it is advised by various financial institutions or by various investment bankers also, that all of your funds should not be in either of these. It should be a mixture of these small cap, mid cap, and large cap. All right. So recently, it was your Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Company. They have launched India's first small cap fund in the unit linked insurance plan segment. All right, and that is your Bajaj Alliance Life Small Cap Fund. This NFO, that is your new fund offer period for Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Small Cap Fund, ends on 23rd of May 2023. Correct? There was a term here, ULIP. What is this ULIP? Unit linked insurance plan. This ULIP plan, this is a type of a life insurance plan only that offers policyholders two advantages. One is protection through their life coverage and the opportunity to invest in a specific market linked fund. In other words, a ULIP plan combines insurance as well as your investment. Correct? Who is the managing director and chief executive officer of Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance Company? He is Tarun Chok. Headquarter is in Pune, Maharashtra. Next, Tide and Transcorp launch India's first recycled PVC rupee card. Now this line itself is important, that India's first recycled PVC rupee card was launched by which organization? Tide in partnership with Transcorp International Limited. They together launched India's first recycled rupee card. Right? I repeat, India's first recycled PVC rupee card, that is RPVC1, was launched by Tide in collaboration with Transcorp. Correct? PVC, this is an acronym we all know for polyvinyl chloride. PVC cards are more durable than paper based cards and can last longer without getting damaged, torn, and with various security features too. This PVC card will save 7 gram of carbon and 3.18 gram of plastic, which will be used in the production of the new card with the virgin PVC, right? So these recycled PVC are much more beneficial, correct, for the environment also. Now if we talk about Transcorp, who is the managing director here? Gopal Sharma. Gopal Sharma. Where is the headquarter for Transcorp? It is in New Delhi. Correct? So it was your Tide and Transcorp. These two organizations came together and they have launched recycled PVC rupee cards. Correct? Moving on. Next question. Which platform launched bond investing on their platform? Bond investing has been launched by which platform on their, or by which organization on their platform? See, bonds are a safer option, right, for investment. They will give you a fixed return on the investment, but the returns are not as high, right? The bonds yield are currently between various. See, first of all, you need to remember there are three different types of bonds, right? One is the bonds that are issued by government. These government bonds will have average return, but remember they will be fixed, your investment will be fixed, and also the investment done on these government bonds, they are highly secure investment, right? Because the money will be coming directly from your government itself. Then second type of bonds are your tax free bonds, right? These could be made in tax free bonds that are issued by various PSUs like NHAI, your Indian Railways Finance Corporation, etc. The bond yields here are up to 5.8% per annum, right? And the maturity period here will be by between 5 months to 13 years. For government bonds, the returns are between 7 to 7.3%, and maturity period can be between anywhere between 1 month to 39 years, right? Then third is your corporate bond. These corporate bonds are like Indian Bulls Housing Finance, right? Eldevies Group. And here on these corporate bonds, these are risky investment. And as I mentioned earlier, if it is a risky investment, the return should also be high. So in these corporate bonds, the returns can up to be as high as 15% annually. Correct? So these are your bonds, right? They help you to invest. If you remember, recently sovereign bonds were also launched in order to tackle the sovereign green bonds were launched in order to tackle the environment. For that, money was launched. Money will be raised in two tranches of 8,000 crore rupees each. A total of 16,000 was launched, right? So a fixed amount of return is provided under these bonds. Now the question asked here is, which platform launched bond investing on their platform? So it is your Paytm Money. Paytm Money, the wholly owned subsidiary of Paytm, that is, or it is a part of Paytm only, right? See, Paytm is basically for transaction. You want to save one money, send one money from one bank to other bank. See, Paytm app is similar to like seller basically for payment, right? From one bank to another. Paytm Money is similar to like your Grow, your Zerodha, where you can invest into mutual funds, where you can buy and sell your stocks also like equity, right? So this is your Paytm Money, where investing was launched. A platform for this bond investing was launched on Paytm Money. Correct? Let's move on. See, here you can see, if we talk about this various features, all information related to coupon versus yield, clean price versus dirty price, coupon frequency, coupon record dates would be available on one dashboard of the Paytm Money app. Being a SEBI registered broker, Paytm Money is leveraging the existing strong regulatory framework to innovate and bring a simple, secure, and a transparent bond product to India. Next. Next is Aditya Birla Capital launches Udyog Plus, an innovative one-stop business platform for MSMEs. I repeat, Aditya Birla Capital, the financial service business of the Aditya Birla Group through their lending arm Aditya Birla Finance, they have announced the launch of Udyog Plus, that is an innovative one-stop business platform designed for MSME customers. Right? I repeat, this Udyog Plus, this is an innovative one-stop business platform for MSME customers. This new B2B, that is your business to business, and one term is your B2C, that is business to customers. This B2B digital platform offers solution for MSMEs including financing, protection, investment, advisory, and value-added services for managing and growing their businesses. Both existing and the new customers of Aditya Birla Finance can access Udyog Plus and open market through the financing portion of the Aditya Birla Capital website. Correct? So remember, this Udyog Plus was launched by Aditya Birla Capital. Next question is, which organization launched first Saudi astronauts including nation first women to ISS? So remember, it is your SpaceX. SpaceX, remember, they launched first Saudi astronauts including nation, that is Saudi Arabia's first women to ISS. Correct? Saudi Arabia's first women astronaut, that was named Rihanna Barnavi. Correct? Let me show you. As you can see here in the picture, Saudi Arabia's first women astronaut named Rihanna Barnavi and other Saudi Arabian astronaut named Ali Al-Karani have begun their journey on the all-private Exom mission 2. Jet is a flight chartered by the International Space Station. This was launched from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA, and it was SpaceX that launched this first Saudi Arabian astronauts, that includes the first Saudi Arabian women astronaut to International Space Station, right? SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket will be carrying the crew of 4 astronauts with Dragon capsule, right? We know the Dragon capsule carries all the people into the space, and here 4 astronauts will be spending over 1 week into the International Space Station, right? Mark this important. These are the 4 astronauts. 2 are from USA and 2 from our Saudi Arabia. Correct. Next. Next is related to your sports. Italian Open 2023 was held and Daniel Medvedev won the men's single title, whereas Elena Rybakina has won the women's single title. Right, as you can see in the picture, he is Daniel Medvedev. He has won the Italian Open for 2023. This Italian Open, remember, is also known by the name Rome Masters or the International Biennale d'Italia. Correct. So Italian Open won by in men's category by Daniel Medvedev. Right, he is Russian player. Then if I ask you who won the women's title, it was won by Elena Rybakina. Correct. This marks the Daniel Medvedev's first ever ATP title on the clay court. Now Italian Open is played on clay court. Remember this also, right? And Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina has won the Italian Open, and this marks her first major title on clay court in Italian Open. Remember, for the year Italian Open 2023, this was the 80th edition, right? It was the 80th edition of this Italian Open. Here you can see, if we talk about the list, for men's single, Daniel Medvedev, he is from Russia. Women's single was won by Elena Rybakina and she is from Kazakhstan. And you can just go through the men's double and women's double titles also. Moving on to next. Next we are talking about Golden Grand Prix 2023. Indian athlete Shelly Singh bags the bronze medal here. I repeat, Indian athlete Shelly Singh bagged bronze medal as she finished in the third place by attempting a jump of 6.65 meter at the Golden Grand Prix 2023 athletes meet in the women's long jump event that was held in Japan. Correct. She also recorded jumps of 6.59 meter, 6.35 meter, 6.636 and 6.41 meter at a World Athletes Continental Tour global level event. So directly remember who won the bronze medal in the Golden Grand Prix 2023. She is Shelly Singh and she won the bronze medal for India by attempting a jump of 6.65 meter. Correct. Moving on. Next is obituary. Renowned British novelist Martin Lewis Amis has passed away. Right? A very famous British novelist Martin Lewis Amis, a fellow of the Royal Society of Literature, passed away in Florida, USA, and he passed away at the age of 73. Right? He was the son of the British writer Kingsley Amis, a Booker Prize winner in 1986 for the novel The Old Davis. Next is books and authors. Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria has released a book titled Partitioned Freedom. I repeat, Partitioned Freedom. This is the name of the book that was recently released by Assam's Governor Gulab Chand Kataria. Right? Partitioned Freedom. This book was authored by Ram Madhav and it will be published by Prabhat Prakashan Private Limited in Guwahati, Assam. So who authored this book? It was authored by Ram Madhav. This book is released by whom? Gulab Chand Kataria, who is the governor of Assam. Right? And this book is titled Partitioned Freedom. This book offers various insights into the events that unfolded during 1905 and the pre-independence era. This explores and answers the questions raised because India, which defeated the British, designed to partition one province, failed when the whole country was being partitioned 4 decades later. Radha Madhavan, who is the author, is an Indian politician, author and thinker. His other books are Uneasy Neighbors, India and China After 50 Years of the War and Asahaj Padosi. Right? These are other books of Ram Madhav, and new book is being authored, that is Partitioned Freedom. Moving on. When do we observe International Day for Biological Diversity? This day is observed to raise awareness and promote the conservation of biological diversity. The day also highlights the importance of biodiversity and its crucial role in sustaining the life on Earth. This day every year is observed on 22nd of May. The theme that you need to remember for this day is from agreement to action, build back biodiversity. I repeat, from agreement to action, build back biodiversity. This is the theme for the International Day for Biological Diversity in 2023. This day was first observed in 2002. Correct? Next. Here you can see the theme from agreement to action, build back biodiversity, and that promotes the idea of action plan agreed upon a global level to implement all the measures that the agreement contemplates before 20. Next, when do we observe International Tea Day? We observe International Tea Day on 21st of May every year. This day is observed globally to promote the ways to sustain the production and consumption of tea across the globe. And also remember, China is currently one of the largest producers of, or for the largest production of tea around the world, right? Then remember, the day is observed by United Nations branch, that is Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, correct? And the first official UN sanctioned International Tea Day was observed in the year 2020. If we talk about FAO, where is the headquarter? It is in Rome, Italy. And who is the Director General here? Q Dongyu. Next day, World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development. When do we observe this day? This day is observed on 21st of May every year to celebrate the richness of the world's culture. The day also recognizes the need to enhance the potential of culture as a measure of achieving prosperity, sustainable development, and peaceful global existence. This day is observed by UNESCO. Correct? Mark this. And the first ever edition of this day was observed in the year 2003. If we talk about UNESCO, who is the Director General here? Audrey Azoulay. And where is the headquarter of UNESCO? It is in Paris, France. Next is your National Anti-Terrorism Day. This day is also observed on 21st of May. It is observed across the globe to mark the death anniversary of our former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, who was assassinated in Tamil Nadu in 1991. So in order to mark the death anniversary of our former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, as he was assassinated in Tamil Nadu in 1991, this year 2023 marks the 32nd death anniversary of our former Prime Minister of India Rajiv Gandhi, and he was the sixth Prime Minister of India between 1984 to 1989, right? Also remember, Rajiv Gandhi, he was the youngest Prime Minister of India. He became Prime Minister at the age of 40. Correct? He was born in 1944 in Bombay, Maharashtra. And right now, remember, in 1991, Indian government posthumously awarded Rajiv Gandhi with Bharat Ratna for his contribution to the development of India. Correct? So in his birth anniversary, on his birth anniversary, we observe Anti-Terrorism Day, and it is observed on 21st of May, right? On the death anniversary, we observe this. Next is state news. Madhya Pradesh became the first Indian state to provide free air travel to the pilgrims. I repeat, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, he recently flagged off a batch of 32 senior citizens comprising of 24 men and 8 women. And these senior citizens were going to visit Prayagraj in UP, right? They were pilgrims, and recently under Mukhyamantri Tirath Yatra Yojana, these people were provided free air travel to UP Prayagraj, right? And under this only Mukhyamantri Tirath Yatra Yojana, remember, Madhya Pradesh has become the first Indian state to conduct pilgrimage by air on government expenditure under Mukhyamantri Tirath Darshan Yojana. So far, 7,82,000 senior citizens have traveled on pilgrimage on 782 special trains as a part of Mukhyamantri Tirath Yatra Yojana. So coming back, remember, Madhya Pradesh became the first Indian state to provide free air travel or normal free travel between two locations to various pilgrims. Right? Important, take a note of it. Then, if we talk about Mukhyamantri Tirath Darshan Yojana, this was launched by Madhya Pradesh. It was launched in June 2022 or June 2012, right? Under this scheme, senior citizens will be taken on a free spiritual tour across India, and the senior citizens of Madhya Pradesh who are 60 years of age and older are eligible to visit different holy places outside Madhya Pradesh under this scheme. Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Governor is Mangubhai Chaganbhai Patel, and National Park is Bandhavgarh National Park. Next, Rajasthan. Rajasthan Cabinet approved a proposal for developing GIS based 3D models of 4 cities. I repeat, recently Rajasthan's cabinet chaired by Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot approved a financial proposal of 106.46 crore rupees for developing a GIS based model, that is Geographic Information System based 3D model of 4 cities, that are Jodhpur, Udaipur, Kota and Ajmer. The state will develop these GIS 3D models based on 4 cities for better planning, for better management and urban development of these 4 cities. With their development, it will be possible to propose land use in city master plans, build new highways, flyovers, colonies and drainage plans, as well as other ground level works at large scale. Infrastructure development can be done, better transport planning can be done, better town planning can be done with the help of these 3D models of these 4 cities. Right? Who is the Chief Minister of Rajasthan? Ashok Gehlot. Who is the Governor? Kalraj Mishra. Right? So a 3D model of 4 cities, that is GIS based 3D model of 4 cities, Jodhpur, Udaipur, Kota and Ajmer of Rajasthan will be developed, and for this 106.46 crore rupees will be spent. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. UGC launched NEP Sarthi to involve students in implementing NEP 2020. Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme was launched in, and it became the Andhra Pradesh first health insurance scheme for special children. RBI cancelled certificate of registration of 7 NBFCs and 14 surrendered permits. SEBI introduced risk disclosure framework for trading by individual traders in equity F&O segment. India's first small cap fund in ULIP segment launched by Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance. Tide and Transcorp launched India's first recycled PVC RuPay card. Paytm Money launched bond investing on their platform. Aditya Birla Capital launches Udyog Plus, that is an innovative one-stop business platform for MSMEs. SpaceX launched first Saudi astronauts, including nation's first women to ISS. Italian Open 2023, Daniel Medvedev has won the men's single title and Elena Rybakina has won the women's single title. Golden Grand Prix 2023 was held and Indian athlete Shelly Singh has bagged the bronze medal. Renowned British novelist Martin Lewis Amis has recently passed away. Assam Governor Gulab Chand Kataria released a book titled Partitioned Freedom. International Day for Biological Diversity on 22nd of May. International Tea Day on 21st of May. World Day for Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development on 21st of May. National Anti-Terrorism Day is also 21st of May. Madhya Pradesh became the first state to provide free air travel to pilgrims. And remember, Rajasthan cabinet approved a proposal for developing GIS based 3D models of 4 cities. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to the revision part. World Meteorology Day is observed on 20th of May, right? And it is the scientific study of measurement and their application. Next is World Bee Day. This day is also observed on 20th of May, and it is to create the create awareness about the importance of adopting pollinator friendly agriculture production practices. Next, 7th edition of the Global Road Safety Week. It is observed from 15th to 21st of May, and the theme here is Streets for Life hashtag Rethink Mobility. Next is your Telangana's Home Minister. They have launched Sahas initiative, right, to make workplaces safer for women, launched by Telangana. Next, RBI, we know they have withdrawn the 2000 rupees banknote, and they will be in circulation, and people can exchange or deposit this 2000 rupees banknote till 30th of September. Next, Siddharamaiah has been sworn in as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and DK Shivakumar will be the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka. Next, India's defense production exceeded $12 billion for the first time. Right? I repeat, for the first time, 1 lakh crore rupees mark has been achieved by India in the production of defense equipments, and it is more than 12% from the last fiscal year. Next, AirAsia India I-5767 became the first commercial plane took off using the sustainable aviation fuel from Pune to Delhi. So these were your revision part. Now let's move to the homework section. Which institution released World Tourism Barometer report? Second, which institution has established a National Energy Management Center? Third, highly pathogenic aviation influenza has been confirmed in which city? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video, comment below, and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want me to continue with this session, then you need to motivate me by liking and commenting below. That will motivate me to make better content for you on daily basis. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.